Let's just put obsidian. Fill these boxes with coal. Okay, make that, make that. Okay, we do need to start mining more coal, though. I actually am starting to burn through it somewhat. Quite literally. That's fine. It's meant to be used. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Furnaces are fueled up. Now let's just fill them with material. It needs to get cooked. By my standards, yeah, our coal's a bit low. There we go. Just start fueling it up. Because we are pretty much out of stone bricks and I need to use up a bunch of fuel. Not fuel, I just need to make a bunch of them. There we go. Almost done. And fueled up, fired up. Fueled up, fired up, and ready to go. Yeah, we need more bricks. You know, let's kill some time by just grabbing coal and stuff. There we go. There we go. Pick up a little bit more coal. Only a stack's worth, but it's still enough to get going. There we go. Another pile of coal. I just... God damn. My voice just keeps, like, trying to fuck up. And it's annoying. There we go. And I guess we should start knocking the walls back. That'll help kill some time. And give me reason to torch it up a bit. There we go. Okay, 25 should be enough of a distance for me to kill enough time. Then I can kill some more with stairs and all that. There we go. Ooh, more coal. Hell yes. I'll definitely take more coal. Let's see. How much coal are we gonna get from this vein? Might as well grab all the redstone while we can as well. At least patches my equipment up pretty nicely. Doop doop. Oh. Yep. Block all that off. There we go. And good. We're so damn close. I can't wait to get this section done. Then I'm not working on a damn tunnel for fucking ever. Unless I can get a way to automate this shit, I'm not working on this for a while. Let that cook up. Should be good. give me that lapis. That doesn't go in that box. That's where it goes. And coal. Nope, who's messaging me? It's Vac. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refill my glass of water. See you in a moment. Through hell and back just to be smacked with a band hammer. Nah. How you doing, Apollo? Brr. Hey, Vac. Just went and grabbed some water. Which is pretty good because I gave this time to finish up. Nah. Boomstick stays put up. Well, that's always fun. That's one thing I definitely don't miss is school. You know, I think that's my favorite part about being here in the middle of nowhere. Is I just don't have to worry about things as much. Like, I don't have to worry about, what they call it, some assholes trying to bust in. Some of those looting shitheads. As in Louisville, it was getting pretty pretty heated over there. So I'm pretty glad I'm not there anymore. Alright, get more cobble cooking. Then we'll be able to really start taking advantage of this. Then start filling the top and the bottom. There we go. Honestly, at this point, he's right. Konami hasn't released a good game in years. All they've done is fuck it up consistently and try to milk what they can out of it. Well, that's not the empty box. There's an empty box. Not really. Because who was the one who sure, maybe you could argue Western developers ruined Silent Hill. But who gave them that game? Who gave them direction for how they wanted the game to be? And, okay, maybe not just Silent Hill, but Metal Gear. What's the first fucking thing Konami did with Metal Gear as soon as Kojima was gone? They turned it into a goddamn slot machine. The first fucking thing they did was turn it into a fucking slot machine. It doesn't need to be modernized. Silent Hill doesn't need... You can still follow that cheesy, campy style. It won over millions of people in the past. I don't see why it has to be any different. Like, people liked the somewhat cheesy cult. It's like bold of you to assume that it needs to be modernized. Wrong, Apollo. Just look at how many of those style games do well as indies. Hell, how many fucking indies are just straight up rip-offs of classic Silent Hill? And yet, they're beloved. There's plenty of room for that sort of stuff. Hell, look at the Binding of Isaac. He's got plenty of cheesy stuff. A lot of... Sure, it might get ripped to shreds critically. But a Silent Hill in the old style would fucking sell like mad. even with just the old school fans themselves. That's the thing I liked about Downpour, though. It didn't try to be another Silent Hill 2. I'll give it that. It didn't try to be Silent Hill 2. It did try to tell a different story. Hold on. Oh, did he grab the trash can? Hope he did. So there is plenty of room for a Silent Hill game in the classic styles. Hell, it doesn't even have to be same tank control style. Because honestly, it just needs to tell a good story. Said, I liked the story of Downpour, but the game itself was too damn, well, unfun to play. The combat was clunky. You ended up just running from everything because otherwise it sucked. Said, y'all know I always give every... I really wouldn't call it a walking simulator. Like, sure, there's puzzles and shit, but... most of the time, you're running for your damn life. You could argue that Resident Evil is kind of a walking simulator, but it's because it's in a much more closed environment, you don't notice it as much. That or because the closed environment forces you to do combat much more often. While in Silent Hill, you're more often trying to avoid combat and reserve your resources for the bigger boss enemies. Like, I wouldn't say it's a walking simulator, though. Though some games are definitely a where the fuck am I going simulator. Yeah, I just think that's a bit of an oversimplification of this here. Which is the hardest Resident Evil game? Well, let's see. I think the one that's always given me the most trouble is Zero. But that's probably because the way they flipped the mechanics around and did a lot of things weirdly. That or maybe Code Veronica with how... Oh wait, are we talking classic Resident Evils or newer ones? Because Resident Evil 4 in professional difficulty is just bullshit at times. Resident Evil 4 on professional difficulty is just bullshit difficulty. Resident Evil 3, yeah. With the addition of Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 is one of the hardest. Just because the inclusion of Nemesis, he is a tough son of a bitch if you don't know what you're doing. But if you master the dodge mechanic, you can get through Resident Evil 3 really easily. If you get really good at the dodging mechanic. Hell, the only reason why I struggle with the remakes of Resident Evil is because I went into them both on hardcore difficulty and drinking. I really don't like remake of 3 that much. Yeah, I've heard pretty much one shots on every hit. That does not make a fun game. At the very least, thank God the new Resident Evils weren't completely packed with QuickTime events. Said, Resident Evil Professional difficulty, the QuickTime events and their input precise, they're like picture perfect precise inputs will fuck me over all day. Especially those goddamn boulders. I fucking hate the boulders. Those make my arm hurt worse than Metal Gear did. It's like I thought Metal Gear's torture sequence would be the worst fucking thing with my arm. Nope. It was motherfucking Resident Evil 4 Boulder Run. About halfway done. But yeah, honestly, it has its times. I'm gonna run out of bricks soon. Let's go grab those 2 stacks as well, just to keep it going a little longer. Plus, give these next stacks some time to finish up. As I said, if Resident Evil 3 was like a $30 DLC for 2, well, just $30, I would be happy with it. But no, people are like, oh, it's so worth 60. No, it's fucking not. The game was too. The only reason I feel so much longer is if you play it on harder difficulties. If I played it on normal mode, I would have breezed through it. And that's with me fucking searching every nook and cranny for loot. God, no, it doesn't. The only thing you could argue is that maybe it has more like, New Game Plus content. AKA all the unlockables. I don't even know who Avalanche Reviews is, but he sounds like an idiot. He looked so dumb. What's next? Is he gonna say Dog Nemesis is best Nemesis? The feral form of Nemesis is the best form. That's not like Nemesis transforms way too quickly. As I said, I do like the unlockables. I will say that is a step in the right direction. I do like the fact that there's a lot of unlockables. The issue is, while yes, there's more environments in Resident Evil 3, it's also extremely truncated. Look how much of Raccoon City you get to explore in the original RE3. You get much less content than in the remake. I mean, much less content in the remake versus the original. Like, in the original, it really feels like you're exploring Raccoon City. While in the remake, it feels so much less. Hell, just look at the maps. Just compare the maps. And that's why I don't value their opinion. Because if you haven't played the original, then I don't value your opinion of the remake. Because how can you evaluate it being a good remake if you haven't played the original and have a baseline of how the game should be? You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, if you take it just by itself, Resident Evil 3 Remake isn't a bad game. Albeit a very short game. Well, don't throw accusations of shilling out without evidence. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. At the very least, it's coming from the perspective of someone who hasn't played the originals and doesn't know what they are. Okay, if that just makes my opinion of his taste even what. Yeah. Then again, that's why I can't trust Coco. She's a bastard who loves playing Resident Evil 6. She admits the story is trash and the characters suck, but she likes playing the gameplay. But it's like, if I wanted to play a generic third-person shooter, I'd go play Army of Two. At least Army of Two is a fun co-op game. Like, I wanted to play a generic third-person shooter co-op game, I'm gonna go with Army of Two. At least the first game's a lot of fun. Well, I'm not going to bother because I just have no point. The only game I wanted to even play was Resident Evil 1. I honestly have no interest in Saturn emulation. If I really wanted to play Saturn games, I would go out and buy one. Vac, have you ever played Fallout 3? Well, to be fair, each of my paychecks have been over $1,000 last few months. For like the last 3 months. I mean, I say, well, Fallout 3 has a very funny quote from a guy in Andale. He's just like, and you should hit that man with a stick. You know, let's see if I could find the... Is this the guy I'm looking for? No, that's not the guy I'm looking for. I think it's Jack I'm looking for. Not Jack, okay.
Family first. And any man who says anything different is saying something wrong. And you should hit that man with a stick. Family first.
Let me mute my mic. But this is the quote.
First. And any man who says anything different is saying something wrong. And you should hit that man with a stick.
That's about how I feel about his opinion. Now, I'm not really being serious. You can have different opinions, but I'm not going to value your opinion if you're coming from a perspective where you just haven't ever done, like I said, if you haven't played the originals, then you really don't have a proper baseline of the original. Like, I don't think you can argue that it's a better game than the original if you haven't played the original. But I also just find that quote to be hilarious. Like, Fallout 3 does have some funny-ass dialogue at times. To be fair, I can be looked at for liking Fallout 3 as a fucking asshole. But what can I say? Fallout 3 has a great atmosphere. And it's just a fun setting. Sure, the storytelling isn't the great. Well, the main story isn't the greatest. But some of the side stories are really good. Like, there's one thing Bethesda, at least back in the original games, well, Fallout 3 was, they were really good at that ambient storytelling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the background, you just come across these stories left behind in the world. I don't actually remember what a straw man is. It's been a while. Alright. Apollo. Said just not my cup of tea. There we go. Place these out. Okay. Let's finish this roof up. Bam. Another empty box. Okay, so the workstation's been moved now to be much closer. But yeah. You know what, at least Minecraft is still a good game. Honestly, Vac, if you ever get it on the PC, you should hop on the server, man. Hell, you think your PC could run it? Oh, that reminds me. Well then. Hold on. Let me sign into this thing. It's been a while since I've signed into Minecraft.net. Give me a moment. There we go. There's the old password. I think. Goddamn security questions. I forgot my own goddamn security questions. Okay, found them. Oh, it's because I put fucking caps in the name. What? Those are my correct questions. I don't know, probably some cheap, shitty knockoff, like some cheap, shitty, like Heaven Hill. This is annoying. Why the fuck do I need... to verify my goddamn identity? God, this is annoying. Give me a moment. I'm gonna just throw up this screen because I don't ever get to use it any. Yes, I want to change this. Come on. There we go. I fucking fixed it. Yeah. This is Java edition, alright? I did click Java. Well, I do have an insane amount of alcohol in my house. Okay, now that is Java edition. Good. I found the right code. Okay. This is annoying. Amazon, stop being stupid. Why is it... Okay, well, now more technical difficulties. Where the fuck is my wallet? This... Ooh, I need to stretch. All this because I got... Fuck am I tired? Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind my son. What the fuck this time? They went my deodorant. Yes, maybe I should just stop drinking. Give me one moment. There. Fucker. Verified. Okay. Now you two must fight to the death for my amusement. Online. That is your problem to decide. Hey, Apollo. Go check, Discord. Yes, that is. I told you I'd do it. Now I can turn that back off. Now you can actually play on the server, Apollo. You're welcome, mate. Hope you enjoy. Welcome back, Vac. As I said, I've put like $6,000 into savings in the last 3 months. I don't have a problem splurging a little bit on a friend. It's all good, Vac. Yep, I gave him a Minecraft key. That's pretty much what all that technical difficulty issue was. Was me trying to fuck about with Amazon, trying to figure out where the hell you have to get keys from. So it turns out you can't buy codes on the Minecraft website anymore. You have to go through Amazon and buy a digital gift card. I suppose you could go out to a gas station or whatever, well, like a Walmart or whatever, and buy a physical gift card. But it was easier to do it that way. Besides, Java Edition is the best edition. Yeah, Paulo, just make sure you, when you do hop on the server, just follow the rules, and it should be all good. The biggest rule we enforce is basically the distance rule. If you could turn your render distance up to max and you could see another player's house or base, that's pretty much you're too close. That's pretty much the main rule we enforce because, well, we like everyone to have plenty of space for them to build. The exception being friends who like to live near each other. Otherwise, like if you don't know the person, don't build near them. That's pretty much the only real rule we enforce around here. That and basically don't be a giant cunt. Little bit of trolling is allowed. No griefing, but you could mess with each other. Yeah, it's still better chunk distance than I usually play on. Let's see. I tend to play on 5 or 6. But that's also because I have mods, I'm streaming, and I'm have texture packs. When I'm just not streaming, I can run the game much better. Like, my computer is pretty good, it's just not at multitasking. It's amazing I can run as many games as I can on this damn thing. Ah, good. We're almost at the end. There we go. Good. Now we got the top and the bottom done. Yeah. Let's start placing the torches on the ground. Then I could start knocking out the walls. There we go. Grab a few more. Dead aim is pretty cool. Plunge this in the darkness. Oh yeah. I was thinking about the Outbreak games last night, actually. Okay, knock out all these. I will give Darkside Chronicles credit. At the very least, they did recreate the characters' looks right in HD. Well, as HD as the we can get. Like, it was cool to see the classic costumes in their proper forms. Well, to be fair, what are you expecting of a on-rails light gun game? Like, the characters have to be with each other the whole time. There's no way, given the premise, that you could actually do a full, proper remake or retelling. Just because you're going to have to change stuff to explain why the second character is there. Or basically rewrite things to the to what make it where it makes sense for the second character to be there. Pretty much. There we go. The fuck? I don't remember that scene, but that's just that's just weird. That is just very fucking weird. That is just a very weird concept. I feel like that's just a great way to get your thigh bitten. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember. And it's like where Carlos just happens to show up. She's like up against a wall or something, ain't it? Yeah, that fucking weird ass scene. Yeah, that scene was kind of dumb. Kind of very dumb. Still, this tunnel's going well enough. Wish I had a second person to help me dig this quicker, but oh well. There we go. As I said, I did like some parts of it. They accurately recreated um what's it called? The outfits at least. Like they look like the old models just in a proper HD form. Okay. Yeah, a lot of those other games are kind of lame. Oh, hello, slime. Guess we found a little slime chunk. Still, this is such a massive task, though. I do like those days when I had help, though. God, we blazed through it. Yeah, the characters just always change. Dear God, does Chris's model change a lot? Not in good ways. I'm pretty sure 7 was the worst looking Chris. It's because it's just like, really? This is supposed to be Chris? Not really. His hairstyle did change in the new game. It went more messy style. Well, he had a bit more of a ginger brown to him but now it's a like just this is just really dark brown. There we go though. There we go. Another side mostly done. God, though, this is just such a pain in the ass at times. There we go. Fuck you. And yes, I do have my zombies make Resident Evil noises. That doesn't surprise me. When doesn't Chris get a redesign? Said if they remake Resident Evil 1 again, he's gonna get another redesign. And it's probably not gonna be very good. At this point, that man's going to choke to death on his own trachea. Like his fucking trachea is gonna flex and he's gonna choke to death. Is that the one where he has the fucking, like, stupid mustache? Yeah, mustache beard thing he has, it's kind of creepy. Oh god, don't. That just reminds me, someone took the scene where Leon's driving the motorcycle down the highway with the dogs, and it's playing the Sonic's Gotta Go Fast theme over it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, gotta go faster. Da na 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 na. Yeah, I remember Nana showed me that. It was fucking hilarious. Which Sonic? Original like 90s Sonic with Jaleel White? Because Jaleel White was a pretty good Sonic. Especially in Sonic Sadam. I love Sonic Sadam. Well, that's another 100 block strip almost complete at least. Roger Craig Smith. Oh. I'm gonna say Jaleel White is the Sonic that I'm used to. You're too slow. Well, as I said, to be fair, I don't know the current one. Which Assassin's Creed? Altair? I mean, fuck yeah, Sonic Sadam is a great show. I will fight anyone who disagrees. I fucking love the theme song. It always gets stuck in my goddamn head, though. Oh, speaking of, I really like the voice I really liked, what's his name? He's the same guy who does, Winnie the Pooh. Jim Cummings. I really like Jim Cummings as Robotnik. Jim Cummings made a really good Robotnik. Yeah. Fucking Urkel. Then I knew that. Also, call it a guilty pleasure, but I kinda like Sonic Underground. You know, Jim Cummings was the voice of Robotnik in Sonic Saddam. And you know that deep, evil, villainous voice he has. He's also, I think, Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Perfect. Well, that's another 100 blocks down. Top and bottom's done. That's another 100 dug. Completely. Okay. I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.